this is the best handheld Nintendo ever released, especially when it comes to Game Boys. So the Game Boy Advance SP did everything that the Game Boy Advance did and better. And this is, you can tell this was supposed to be the, the predecessor to the DS on the way it was formed. Obviously, it's got the clamshell design, which is brilliant. Avoids getting scratched on the screen when it's in your pocket, or when you put it away. It's a lot more portable because you can just fold it up and half like this, and they come in a bunch of different colors. And then there's like a SpongeBob one, there's like a Pikachu one. It came with a rechargeable battery, which is great for obviously the time, especially for 2003 sort of era, where obviously rechargeable batteries weren't really that big a thing yet in devices. You used to have to change battery packs. But this is basically the best Game Boy could have done. It's backwards compatible with Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. There is nothing bad you can really say about Game Boy Advance, except the fact there's no headphone jack. That's like the one downside to this system. But besides that, it's got a brilliant form factor. It's got a great screen. It's got a backlight, which the original Game Boy Advance didn't have. It's just probably the best Game Boy Nintendo ever released. Let me know what you guys think, though. Do you guys think this is the best Game Boy ever released? Let me know in the comments. And if you need, make sure to follow, like, and comment.